So this year I want to set some goals or intentions on some stuff that I want to learn this year. I've sorted them into 3 categories: tech or software I want to learn, books I want to read that are tech specific, and community. So for tools and software, there's a few. I want to learn how to use Kaido. I know it's similar to Burp Suite. I hear it a lot on the Critical Thinking podcast. I'm really curious as to how it works and if it's very similar or it's different or what. Another one that I mentioned in past year's goals is create an app, and specifically an iPhone app. Next is build an AI project. I've been really inspired by Doug and all of his videos on his AI avatars. They're hilarious, they make me laugh, but they're also pique my interest on how does he do that. That's pretty cool. He's always touting on how he's not a good coder, but I think he's pretty amazing if you could do that. So I want to be amazing too. So I want to do that. Learn pandas or PyTorch or something. He writes a lot in Python and I know Python. So next is build or rebuild a home lab and have my own server. And that's all the tech and tools and software. Next is the books category, and I love reading, so I'm excited about this one. So for the books, similar to the AI project, I want to get better at playing with that or building something. I like reading and finding instructions from a book. So one of those books is AI Engineering. I don't know who wrote the book. I'll put a picture up at the top, but that is the book that I kind of want to dive deep into. Next is hacking APIs. This is more similar to bug bounty stuff. Partially started reading this book and then I just stopped. I don't know why I stopped, but yeah, that book with Bug Bounty Bootcamp, I started and then I never finished. The next is reading more tech adjacent nonfiction books. I'll show you what I'm talking about. They're either math specific or technical, but not too technical. Every so often I read one of these books and I enjoy them and they stay in my library and they're fascinating and they're more maybe historical, but also, hey, this is kind of a cool thing that happened in tech or in like hacking history. Anyways, I want to read 4 of those. And why 4? Because I want to read one each quarter. They are dense and very information packed. Those are all nonfiction, but I also want to read fiction. I've been noticing I haven't been reading a whole lot of fiction, and that's because the state of the world right now feels like we're living in fiction, but we're not. These are more just fiction books where maybe someone technical is in the story and something's happening to them. I want to explore more books like that. That is a fictionalized version of a tech scenario. It's just fun to read about that stuff. I don't know how else to explain. Those are all the books I want to read for now. Next is the community section. One of the big ones is to teach 4 tools. In my channel, I've already taught a couple of things like what is Burp Suite and how to use it, what is Whois and how to use it, what is TCP dump and how to use it. There are all these like technical tools that I think everyone can use and would benefit. And this channel isn't a tutorial of any kind. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a great teacher. But for me, it's more just fun to try and do these videos and see how well of a teacher I am. And also it's one of those, hey, I kind of know this, but then it's also a way for me to maybe research a different tool that I don't know. Kind of like the way I want to learn how Kaido works, how to use it. That would be a video that if I know how to teach it, then that means I know it. For me, that's fun to research and learn a tool and then see if I can teach it. And those I want to do every quarter. I haven't done one in a really long time. And then the next are meetups and conferences I haven't been attending that I really want to get back into. And the 2 meetups that are local to me are ATX 2600 and the local DEF CON. I forget what it's called, but it's the local DEF CON. I'm in the Discord server, but I never really chat, mainly because I'm nervous. I'm kind of a weirdo. And then the conferences that I love going to, besides ATX and the San Antonio one, and LastCon I haven't gone to in a long time. Besides, I love going to because they're more security focused. LastCon is more, hey, it's security, but it's also dev. So it's a little bit of both, which I'm a little bit of both. And DevOps days I've never gone to and I would really want to go to, or at least volunteer. And then the last 2 are Tech Cyber Summit. A couple years back I did volunteer and that was a lot of fun, and that helped because I couldn't afford the ticket, so volunteering is always useful. But then DEF CON, only ever been once and it's really expensive, so it's more of a we'll see what happens if I can do that. I have until August to figure it out. My hopes aren't high, but we'll see. And yeah, that's everything. It's a lot, but if I even get 20% done, I've gotten a lot done. But yeah, that's it. That's everything. Thanks for watching. Bye.